So guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a story time about when I first got jumped in high school. So, I remember, this is all high school shenanigans, man. I remember I think it was 11th grade in high school, which was like, you know, the second to last year of high school. By the way, I went to West Roxbury High School up in Boston here. One of the ghetto schools in Boston. Thank God I made it out alive. Thank God I made it out alive. Thank God I made it out alive. Anyways, it's crazy. So I think this is how it went down. This is how it all went down. I remember I was going home from school at the time. I believe I was on the bus. I was on a bus from school going home with one of my close friends, a female I was with on the bus. And usually, like, there's a certain bus that goes to... So the thing is, with Boston Public Schools, there's certain buses that go to different locations. And, you know, you've been riding the bus for a long time now. At this point, you already know the kind of people that takes what bus. And, you know, what locations they, you know, most of them, you know, usually live at. Most of them are Dorchester, Mattapan, and some of them Hyde Park for some reason. But anyways, this beautiful day, I happened to be coming back from school with my friend, and we got on the same bus together, which happened to be the same bus that some of the, you know, the cool guys.
How I be when you got that scrap on you? What up, y'all?
Alright, I'ma fuck with you.
Alright, bro.
Were on at the time. And usually, you know, they would skip like the last block of the day, sorry. So which, like, when I say block, I mean like their last period, like the last class for the day. And, you know, race to the bus so they can get a good seat at the back. So these guys were at the back of the bus at the time, just sitting there chilling, having a good time. And usually when they sit at the back of the bus, it's basically just to be a menace, just to cause problems and just, you know, terrorize people on the bus. So they sat there, and everybody got on the bus. I got on the bus with my friend. I was sitting in the front. And then, before you know it, they start taking out. So, like, you know, these Boston Public School buses have, like, leather seats on them, but then they have foams, like actual cushion foams on the inside. So, crazy, yo. Let me switch my accent so I get very interested. Show gates. So these guys started taking out the foams from the chair and throwing it at people on the bus, like throwing it to people in the front and all of that, just to see their reaction. And before you knew it, you know, like, it obviously was like a random thing, so like they'll take it out and then just throw it. So whoever it lands on, you know, oh well. And then it got to a point where they started throwing, like, one landed on me. One landed, two landed, three landed, and I'm like, okay, obviously it's not random. These people are just out to get me. So, and mind you, I'm on the bus with a friend of mine, a female.
You think say they're wise? You are a mumu man.
So, you know, obviously, I felt threatened, and I had to be a man and show myself. Wrong choice. I hope people are learning lazy yet. Don't let your ego go ahead of you. But anyways, so I got up, and then I went to the back. You know, it was a buff thing, you know, you get me.
I didn't know who sent me to gym. To raise my head now, to off cloth is problem. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So I walked to the back of the bus and I'm like, yo, who threw that? Yo, like, what's good with y'all? Like, you know, what's up with this? And then nobody said nothing. And I noticed it was one of them that I knew on the bus at the back at the time. So I turned to him and I was like, I'm not going to say names so I don't get jumped again, ×2. But, so I turned to him and I was like, bro, who threw that? And then he was like, I don't know. And then I think I turned to the rest of his friends and nobody said anything. So I'm like, I bet, like, you know, since y'all want to be whatever. But I didn't say nothing though. I did not say anything. I just looked and gave that look. I was like, alright, since y'all want to be, you know, to be weak. So I was walking away, and one of them decided to stand up and said, yo, what's good with you? Like, why you coming back here acting all tough? Like, who you trying to check? So that was his exact words, who you trying to check? So obviously he got up, he gave the attitude like I was trying to be an alpha male. I was trying to, which I am, I was trying to check them, make sure that they're in line, they're in check. In Boston, well, we're hood guys, to be specific. It's a thing that, you know, steps on their ego. So before you know it, a guy just stand up to my face and then kept on asking me the same question. You know, who you trying to check? Who you trying to check? I'm like, bro, did you throw it? Did you throw that foam at me? And he didn't say anything, and he looked at his friends, and I immediately looked at the guy that I knew. Well, we're not friends at all, but I just know him, like, you know, we're just like a high and by, dap up, like, yo, what's good, and dip. So I turned to him, like, you know, to see if, you know, if he's gonna, like, you know, validate that he did it. Because at that point, I started to think, okay, yeah, we caught the guy. And this guy starts rocking me in the face. And before you know it, his boys get up and start rocking me as well. The guy that I knew didn't say nothing. He just sat down. And before you know it, I get jumped on a bus full of a lot of people with a friend of mine, female, on the bus. My ego was totally destroyed. I was furious, I was upset, but this is what happened. There's a big but in that situation, because y'all know big man Ezra, you get me, chairman.
Tell me, how much do you have?
I can't go down without a fight. Do you know what I mean? You get me. But anyways, so after that happened, after they all rocked me and everything, at this point we've gone to our destination. We're going to, you know, our final bus stop where everybody gets off and everybody goes their own way. So when I get off the bus, before I get off the bus, sorry, the bus driver sees what's going on, obviously, and turns around and is like, yo, he was like, yo, nobody get up. So what he did was lock all the buses, lock the front, the front door and the back door, you know, remotely, obviously. And then I think he called the cops to come through because it was just brutal. I was getting my ass beat. I was getting my behind kicked. And before you know it, the cops, you know, the cops are on their way because the district at the time wasn't actually too far from where the bus stop was. So I picked up my own phone to, you know, let me call my goons. I don't goons me. So I called my guys at the time, shout out Noel and Timmy. So I called my guys, and they were like, yo, what happened? Yo, what happened? Because obviously my friend, the female, had already called Timmy and Noel and was like, yo, Ezra's getting jumped. Yo, y'all need to pull up. And mind you, you know, y'all seen Timmy. Timmy's pretty buff, and Noel's big. Plus, Noel was actually doing Muay Thai at the time. Noel was doing kickboxing, so he was pretty dangerous. But the story gets sweeter. Stay with me. So at this point, I call my guys. I'm like, yo, you know, da da da, and his guys, yo, you know, stuff went crazy. I got jumped. I'm on the bus. Where y'all at? And he was like, yo, I'm actually around the corner. Because I think Noel got a ride from his mom that day. And they were just about to pull up at, you know, around the corner. So he was like, yo, I'm around the corner. Give me 5 minutes. So he pulled up. And Noel just like pulled up his pants, you know, on some bad man thing. He was like, yo, where they at? Like, yo, what's up? What's up? I was like, bro, they already left. Like, you know, they're already across the block and everything. And then Noel was like, yo, we finding them dudes today. Obviously, they said a different language, but I'm not trying to cuss on my channel, you get me? So he was like, yo, where them at? So Noel starts searching around the block, looking for them. Didn't find nobody. Came back to me and was like, yo, I couldn't find them. We're going to see them at school tomorrow, obviously. I think it was a Friday. And it was like, yo, I think he said, yeah, I think it was a Friday. It was like, yo, we'll see them on Monday. I think that was what was said. Like, I bet. So Noel was actually furious and actually excited because like he's been practicing Muay Thai for mad long, but never actually got the perfect opportunity to practice his skills on human beings. But anyways, he Noel left. We all went home that night. I think I gone to Noel's crib at the time, and Noel like put on shorts like was actually raging. So fast forward, Monday comes through. Everybody's at the bus stop. So I take a different bus stop than Noel. At the time, no, I think I had to switch my bus stop because of the whole situation. Just to avoid problems and all of that. So I switched my bus stop with my lady friend. That's going to school, because obviously we take the same bus stop to school and from school. So we went to a different bus stop together, me and my lady friend, the morning early. I think as early as 6:45 to go to school. And bro, I get to school, right? And 8 o'clock, I'm hearing yo. My phone's buzzing. I'm like, yo, what happened? Mad people are texting me like, yo, Noel kicked this dude's ass. I'm not gonna say his name, but like, yo, Noel, flipped old boy. And I'm like, how's Noel? Like, what really happened? So apparently there was a video. I wish I still had the video, but that's actually like 5-6 years ago. So I don't have the video, y'all. So apparently Noel kicked dude in the face. Kicked him in the face, body slammed him, is all on video. Everything's on video. But what had pissed me off was in the act of actually body slamming old boy, Noel hit his tooth on the floor. So he lost a tooth that day for his mans, which actually pissed me off. He lost a tooth for me. Real G, real guy. So when all of that happened, he whooped his behind. And I think the police came, he got arrested, and apparently the ringleader that jumped me at the time was apparently, being looked for. He was already arrested before, and he was being looked for another crime and whatnot. So bro, we get back to school, and Noel's like, yo, I need to finish what I started. I'm like, huh? No, bro. First of all, you need to go to the hospital, get your tooth fixed. And then we can talk about anything after that. But for now, you need to take it yourself. But yeah, it was crazy. Dude got his behind kicked. My boy lost a tooth for me to make sure I get my revenge, my justice. Crazy, man. We got back to school, and I think at that time, myself, Timmy, Noel, we all got sent to the dean's office. And we were spoken to by the dean. Lucky for us, the dean was a close friend of ours. She was really cool with us. So she was like, you know what you guys need to do? Go home. You guys excused from school and classes for the rest of the day. Go home, stay with your family. They called our parents, told our parents what was going on. We were like, yo, stay away. We don't want you guys getting in any more trouble. And with the way these kind of gang things work, especially in high school, is your boy comes for me, my boy comes for you. And vice versa. So like that's how it goes. So like obviously there was supposed to be another sequel after that, especially that same day. Like I think lunchtime, obviously old boys came back to me and was like, yo, you got your mans to come fight your fight. I'm like, bro, I don't even get what you're saying. First of all, y'all jumped me. Obviously I'm gonna get my mans on y'all's ass. Like I don't get what y'all are saying. So he was like, I'm going to see you after school. That's what he kept saying, I'm going to see you after school. So once the dean knew about all of that, she sent myself, Timmy, Noel home. She was like, yeah, y'all excused from school today. Go home. I'm not seeing y'all till tomorrow. And when y'all come to school tomorrow, y'all need to stay safe and stay out of trouble. Basically, like stay away from these guys and everything. So it was crazy. All of that happened. And I was actually expecting something else to happen after that. But I guess that kickboxing skills came through, and guys was really scared, you get me? So yes, man, that was really what happened. High school drama at its peak. So my advice to every single one of y'all in high school, especially most of y'all still in Boston public school,
get a pen and a jotter
jot things down. I'll wait for you. Get it?
Is please stay safe, stay out of trouble, try to avoid problems, and most of all, man, make sure that you have make sure you have a clique that you stick with. Because honestly, if you really think about it, like, I wouldn't have gotten the support I got if I didn't have loyal friends, if I didn't have a clique and stayed with my clique. I want y'all to understand that when y'all have way too many circles, it's hard. It's already hard as it is to keep more than one friend. When you have different circles, it's hard for you to create a strong bond with everybody. You're only one person. You can only be at one place at one time. You can only give so much to one person. Now imagine you having to give 100% energy to everybody. Obviously, there's gonna be that one person that's gonna feel, you know, like you're not, you know, real, or you're not giving them the same energy or the same support in the relationship or in the friendship that they're giving. So I would say, and you know, which would also, I mean, obviously, result to a relationship that is, you know, half-assed, you know, a relationship that's not fully in. So what I'm advising y'all young bucks is, especially y'all and still in high school, is make sure y'all have a clique, make sure y'all have cliques, stick with your clique, and yeah, stay out of trouble, man. Stay out of trouble. But yeah, if y'all really like this story time, if y'all really like this story, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment your opinion about the video. I know most of y'all gonna swamp my comment section with y'all opinion about this, but keep it coming, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. And most of all, let me know if you guys want to see more story times from me. With that being said, I remain Eazystringz, and I'll see you in the next video.